Hi, all the signs of the zodiac. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for this new moon in Taurus, May 19th, 2023, psychic crystal reading for each of the four elements: earth, water, fire, and air. The earth signs are Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. The water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. The fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. You may want to watch the entire video because this new moon is not just going to affect your sun sign only. So if you know what your rising sign and your moon sign are and what their elements are, you may really want to watch the entire video, because remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign may resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. So before I get started on the psychic crystal part of this reading, I'm going to give you a little astrology information first. Self-acceptance will be a strong theme from this new moon in Taurus, May 19th, 2023. Also, self-respect will be equally as important at this time. However, peace will come to us when we accept these conditions for ourselves. We may be prone to vivid dreams, which may also be prophetic. It may make some of us feel overwhelmed, which could lead to those who find this energy intolerable to try to find solace through the use of drugs and alcohol. Events will have an air of fate about them. However, we may experience good luck and success achieving our goals from the energies bestowed upon us from this Taurus new moon. Our personal power will be increasing as well. This is an excellent time to visualize our fantasies and dreams, and we will feel strong motivation to manifest them into the physical world. These energies will be the strongest the days around this new moon in Taurus, but it will last for 2 weeks and even up to 30 days. Now on to the psychic crystal part of this video. And first I'm going to start with the earth signs. This will be Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Many of you earth signs will feel like there is an especially big boost or push or rush of energy for you from this new moon in Taurus. You may be doing a lot of catching up with bills that you got behind on, or catching up with people you haven't seen or talked to for a long time, catching up with chores around your home. But so catching up with people, business, correspondence, work, all of that is indicated for the earth signs from the energies of this new moon. You may be prone to what my guides are calling grazing. So, which for some people that works out, and for some people it causes them to gain weight. And what they mean by that is where you find yourself eating throughout the day. Like you walk in the kitchen, you go to do something, oh, there's a cookie in that jar, I'm going to eat that cookie. And then you go somewhere else and, oh, there's a dish of candy on the table, and you take a piece of candy. And then, you do something else and there's some other snack or something. So you may find yourself grazing, eating over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. Some of you earth signs are going to plant your feet down really firmly and in like a state of control, where you're going to be like immovable. You might be quite stubborn. Oh, did you hear Maxie? Max is totally agreeing with that. You earth signs may find yourself incredibly stubborn at this time and for the next 30 days. This new moon is going to inspire some of you earth signs to make plans. And this could be making plans just to go on a trip or to do your work or to do things, you know, about your day. But it could be even bigger plans. And if you want to build, like put in an in-ground pool or have a, you know, your house renovation or building a home, you could be looking at architectural plans or laying out plans for something else. But making plans, and some of them are big plans from this moon. Some of you earth signs will be working extra hours and like getting overtime or getting some kind of bonus. There's some financial gain for you from doing this, working more hours or taking on more work in some other way. Some of you earth signs could catch the eye of somebody, or somebody catches your eye, or maybe you've been eyeing each other up. Could be on dating sites, could be, you know, at work, it could be in some club or a group or organization you belong to, and you may start dating them over the next 30 days. If you have to hire, here's one of your cautions. You're going to get 3 cautions. One of your cautions is if you have to hire somebody, my guides say, don't hire the person wet behind the ears, which means they're novices or they're new. I'm not saying you shouldn't give people a break. It's good to give people a break at times. It's just definitely worth it, but not over the next 30 days. My guides are like, don't hire the person that's wet behind the ears. Some of you earth signs, your second caution is you need to tone it down about spending money. Some of you may have gone through a tear lately, or, you know, it could be retail therapy, right? Or some other reason. You may just feel like, well, the season is changing. I want to get a new wardrobe, or boy, this is depressing. I want to feel good and spend money. But that's one of your cautions about don't spend too much money over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. Now, my guides are saying, here's another caution for you guys. Procrastination has helped you out in the past in some form or fashion, where you procrastinated and it actually was a benefit. But if there's something coming up and you're feeling likely to push it off or procrastinate about it, this is not the time to procrastinate. My guides are like, there's certain things you need to get on top of and get moving on and get going. So in this time frame for the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days, procrastination is not your friend. So I hope those messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. Now on to the element of water. This is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. You may feel, water signs, like you're prone to anxiety or frustration or worry from this new moon in Taurus, or it could be all of those sensations may drive up in you. I feel that some of you water signs are getting ready to make some big step or big move. And it's like you're going to be preparing yourself over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days to make some big step or move. Maybe it's going to be to ask for a raise or a promotion or to quit or to buy a house. Like, I don't know what the big step or big move is. There's many possibilities there. But this new moon in Taurus is going to make you like prepare yourself. Whatever things you need to do to get ready for this big step you're going to take. Some of you water signs are going to want to shield or protect somebody from information. Some kind of information. So this could be one of your kids. It could be a family member, maybe it's a parent or a dear friend. Like maybe you saw like your friend's spouse cheating, like out on a date with somebody, and you want to shield them from that. Or there's some other like disturbing news, or like, you know, something's getting discontinued with your parents with like health insurance or something to do with money, and you're kind of shielding them from it because this news is going to wig them out and get them upset. So some of the water signs are going to be wanting to shield and protect somebody that they're close to from information, some kind of sensitive information. I feel that some of you water signs are going to have a real streak over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days of really bringing home the bacon and being successful with money. Like you may get a bonus or a commissions check or a really big tip, or you got a raise, or some money comes through for you in some way. Either the money you earn is increasing, or some investments are paying off, or something. But like getting some kind of financial blessing comes in here for you. Some of you water signs could benefit from somebody recognizing your knowledge, talents, skills, or something about you and wanting to give you some kind of opportunity or chance comes up here for some of you water signs. Some of the water signs get some kind of approval for something that they want to do. Maybe you needed to get permission to build a house, or to build an addition on your house, or to turn your residence into a business. I feel it's related to your home. Either, you know, you need zoning for it, or you need some kind of permits, or you need something. Maybe it's to get a loan or a mortgage, but it could be other things, not home related, but around your home, and approvals to do with your home come up to me the strongest. So that is a blessing for you. Some of you water signs are going to get invited to some kind of gala or big bash. It could be a birthday bash or some kind of gala event. And this is going to be positive for you. It's going to be fun. And it could even be, oddly enough, now not for all of you, but oddly enough, some of you, it could be like at a mountain retreat, a cabin in the woods, or some property in the woods. But not all of you. Some of you could be in a regular, you know, like in a hotel ballroom or something. You know, it doesn't have to be out in the woods. But for some of you, I feel like it is. So, you get 3 cautions. One of your cautions, water signs, is you're dragging your feet about doing something. Now, the earth signs got don't procrastinate. You're kind of getting it too, but they're saying you're dragging your feet about something and you need to move along with it. What is it? Did you need to get, go back to graduate school? Did you need to get some additional training? Did you need to, I don't know, get some medical procedure that you've been putting off, or go to a doctor? I don't know what it is, but you're dragging your feet about something, and that's a caution for you to just rip that Band-Aid off and get on with it. The other caution here is this is kind of hard. This was hard to read. There's something of value that you may need to get reappraised or reevaluated, because it may not be holding the value that it once had. I don't know what it is. It could be a clock, a watch, an antique. It could be your home. I don't know what it is. But if you were like counting on something to be valuable for you in the future, which things of value, you know, not everything, some things are valuable and then they're not, and then they are again, or, you know, so this could be something that may become valuable again. But I feel like there's something you have that's kind of like its value is decreasing, at least right now. And if you need to sell it, you may need to get it reappraised or reevaluated for its worth, or you research it. Here's your third caution, water signs. You could be paying attention to somebody and it could make somebody else in your life jealous. Now, that can happen with dogs. If you pet another dog and your dog's witnessing it, your dog could get jealous. Or if you have little kids and your little kids are around and you go, oh, what a cute baby, how cute they are, and your little child could get jealous. It could also be a significant other. You could be paying attention to somebody just talking or finding them really intriguing and interesting, and your significant other could be steaming because you're paying too much attention to this other person. So just be cautious of that, because what you're going to do could make somebody else feel jealous. So I hope those messages were of help to you. Now on to the element of fire. This is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Some of you fire signs are going to be really prone over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days to make waves in a situation. So you could make waves in your family, you could make waves at work, you could be making waves in a club, group, or organization, or in a social, like with your friends. And making waves, I feel like it's, you're going to be saying something. Could be your opinions, but I'm seeing waves where people are going to react like, oh, can you believe that fire sign just said that? Or did that could come up for you over the next 2 weeks to 30 days. Some of you fire signs are really going to go out on a limb for somebody over the next 2 weeks or up to 30 days, where you could be testifying for them in court or standing up for them to their boss, or helping them move or loaning them money, like whatever. Going out on a limb for somebody that you're connected to is highly likely for you fire signs over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. Some of you are going to want to see retribution, where you're going to feel like somebody should pay for their mistakes. Maybe it's a medical malpractice thing or something else, Maybe some truck drove over your garden, or a neighbor is on your side, has encroached your property line. Whatever it is, could be something else. Many possibilities there. But you may feel like they deserve to be punished, so you may take some kind of action. I don't know what you're going to do, fire signs. I don't know what you're going to do. Some of you fire signs are going to be inspired by this new moon in Taurus to change your appearance in some way. You may cut your hair in a different style, dye it a different color, change your wardrobe, buy different makeup, change your look in some way, and doing things to enhance your appearance. You may be getting piercings, tattoos, cosmetic surgery, anything that you feel is upgrading your look or enhancing your appearance in some way. Some of you fire signs are going to find money. It could be in a pocket, a drawer, on the street, in your car, in a grocery basket at the food store. Some of you fire signs get presented with some kind of alternative that helps you. It could be alternative medicine. It could be some alternative health insurance plan. It could be some alternative way of paying off debts or something. I don't know what it is, but some kind of alternative thing gets presented to you that is a blessing to you, and it would be wise for you to take whatever this is, because it will work out in your favor. Some of you fire signs are going to buy a new car, or somebody gives you a new car. And then you may go cruising in this new car. I don't know, but that comes up for some of you. Some of you fire signs, here's your 3 cautions. First one, some of you are going to be too picky over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. And you could be too picky and micromanaging and, you know, like nitpicking about stuff. That's one of your cautions. Maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe you're totally fine with doing it. Some of you fire signs could get into an argument with somebody that works for you or used to work for you, or somebody you used to work with, or it could be somebody else, but I feel like it's work related. I really do feel like it was a coworker or an employee or something, and you may not be around them anymore, but you may seek them out or you may run into them in some way, and then you could have the potential to like go after them about certain things that you didn't like or didn't think were just or fair. Some of you fire signs, listen to what I'm saying here. Here's your 3rd caution, are getting ready to break your silence about something. But you shouldn't do it, because if you do, it could be a secret. I don't know what your silence is about, but if you do, there's some kind of backfire or retribution that's going to come at you for that. So, maybe you could do it at another time, but don't do it over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. That's my warning for you. So those were the 3 cautions at the end there for the fire signs. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. Now on to the element of air. This is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. The air signs are going to be affected in a way where you're going to be talking a lot, and also communications and getting in touch with people. So a lot of communications, emails, text messages, phone calls, and even just talking a lot on the phone, talking a lot with your friends or family is really highlighted for you. Some of you air signs are going to be very inspired to spend a lot of time outside in nature over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. Some of you air signs may put in an offer for something. It could be something you're bidding on online. It could be about a property. It could be something you saw somewhere else and they're taking offers, and you putting a bid or an offer in on something is indicated. Some of you air signs are going to be very skeptical, and you may feel like you got to recheck everything, like especially things to do with things you get charged on credit cards or in your bank account, or how much things cost. You could be suspicious of somebody. For some of you, you could feel like, what is my partner spending money on? Or like, where'd this money go? But it could also be from like, you think somebody from credit card companies doing it, or, I don't know. But I see you like going back, reviewing, rechecking, and it's things to do with money, because I'm seeing like monetary figures here. Some of you air signs are going to seek the right advice and the right counsel. So whomever you try to connect with to give you answers, whether it's a therapist, a counselor, or somebody in a company or in a business or in the medical field that you need to get like facts and information and all of that, you're going to be talking to the right people. Some of you whom have had a complaint filed against you for whatever it could be in your neighborhood, it could be at your work, it gets lifted. Or it could go the other way around, like if you complain to somebody, but not really. I shouldn't say that, because this is a blessing for you. So some kind of complaint, or a complaint you had, gets solved. So a complaint against you gets lifted, or a complaint you had about something gets rectified and resolved. Some of you air signs are going to finally connect with somebody that's a good match for you if you're single. And I feel for some of you it's going to be through social media or on or a dating site, which I guess could be considered part of social media. I'm old school. To me, social media is Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all that. And then dating sites to me is something else, but maybe that's still considered social media. Some of you need to be careful. Some of you air signs, one of your 3 cautions is you're worrying too much. Too much fretting and worrying over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. Another caution for you air signs is don't focus too much or worry about getting validation through other people. You need to worry about how you are evaluating you. Don't worry about other people's evaluations of you. And your other caution, your third caution for the air signs is you may be spending too much time on the computer, on your phone, or that kind of thing, maybe even TV, anything with a screen. Good to step away and take some time away from things that are on a screen. I feel like my guides are bringing it up as a caution or a warning. Maybe you're not really aware of how much you're doing it and you need more mental peace of mind. That's not bringing you peace of mind. It's distracting you, but it's really not bringing you peace of mind. So be cautious of that. So I hope this reading was of help to all of you out there, all of the elements, earth, water, fire, and air. And I really, truly appreciate you watching. Thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you liked it and share it with others if you feel it was worth sharing. And hit that notification bell when you do subscribe, and that way you'll get notified when I upload my videos to YouTube. And if you think you're subscribed, and you may not be, because I heard somebody else talk about this, and I've seen it happen here on this channel too, where sometimes people are getting unsubscribed and it's not by my doing. So please make sure you're subscribed. It does mean a lot to me, and it also does help this channel grow and helps me reach more people with my psychic readings. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, you can access my most recently recorded video series by clicking on any of the links down below in the description box in the Show More section under this video. And those links, whatever one you choose, will take you directly to those videos on Vimeo. Or you can go to my website at theluckymermaid.com and go to the videos page, and there you will see all the video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and then you click on whatever zodiac sign you want, and that link will take you directly to that specific video on Vimeo. Now I'm going to name some of the video series I have down below. The most recently recorded series I just finished is my full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, May 5th, 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. These readings in the eclipse readings go out for 6 months. Next, you might want to get the other eclipse videos because we had an eclipse in April also. So you may want to get my eclipse effects from the new moon solar eclipse in Aries, April 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. Again, those readings go out 6 months. And I highly recommend, really in all my video series, but especially the ones connected to astrology, I would recommend watching your rising sign and your sun sign if you can do so. Also, my career and finance, psychic tarot, and crystal readings for 2023 are available on Vimeo, and those predictions go out 12 to 18 months, and I recorded them in April. So they start in April of 2023 and go out until the beginning of October of 2024. My What's Lucky and New for You psychic tarot and oracle card readings are available. Want to see what's lucky for you in 2023? This series was pretty good. I got to say, sometimes I've done these series and I'm like, well, I know it's going to be lucky later on, but it doesn't seem lucky in the beginning, and not necessarily everything that's new is lucky. But I have to say, I thought there was a lot of luck, like not having to wait for it to eventually seem lucky. They seem pretty lucky for most of the signs, so you might want to check that out. Also, my Saturn in Pisces psychic tarot and crystal readings, those, Saturn in Pisces is going to be there like 2.5, 3 years. It started in March of 2023. So there's a long time for those predictions and messages to be affecting you. Again, you may want to watch your rising sign and your sun sign in that video series. Also, don't forget my big love readings for singles and couples for 2023. First half of the readings are for single people of your sign. The second half of the reading is for the coupled people of your sign. And I highly recommend watching the entire video because there will be some crossover where some of the messages from the couples applies to the singles and vice versa. Also, my Horseshoe Tarot Spread 7-card psychic tarot readings are available. That's one of the most popular video series I do. And I don't know why people like that one so much. I mean, I think they're all pretty good because I spend a lot of time and energy on all of them. But man, the Horseshoe Tarot Spreads, people really seem to like it. And those predictions started in August of 2022 and go out until August of 2023. So we're only in May now. There's still quite a lot of months left that go along in that video series. So those predictions may be helpful to you. Also, please follow me on Facebook and Instagram. On Facebook, I'm the Lucky Mermaid LLC. And on Instagram, I'm the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel. I post psychic predictions and messages written. I don't really like to put the videos on there as much. I've tried that in the past, but I think it works better when I write them out. And many people find that either some of the messages or all of it resonate with them. You may find they resonate with you. And please follow me over there, like click follow or like or whatever. And you may really find that they're helpful, that it's helpful to you. I also am posting them now on my community page on YouTube. I do post these predictions there as well. So if you don't like being on those social media platforms, I am also posting them on my YouTube community page. And please know, I know you guys are going to be sick of hearing me say it, but it still is happening. If anybody contacts you with my photos and it looks like me and they're saying it's me and they're asking you if you want a reading or they're trying to follow you or friend you, it's not me. The only time I will ever contact you personally is if you are on my wait list or cancellations list and you have written me and requested to be on it and I have put you on it and you've been on it. Otherwise, I'm not contacting anybody for readings. I don't need to solicit anybody on social media because I have over 2,000 people right now waiting for readings. So please know that it's not me, even if the photos look like it. They've spelled my name wrong, or they've added a dot, or they've done something weird. That's what they do. And then they want to follow you or friend you or whatever they're trying to do. And then they're eventually going to ask you if you want a reading, and it's fake. And I have seen 2 people fall for it. So please don't fall for it because they're trying to scam you for money and possibly other information of yours. So be very, very careful of that through your email. Like if they get access to your email, they could do some weird things. So be very, very careful about that, and please report them and block them. So I hope, all that being said, all that long list of things being said, I truly hope that this new moon in Taurus, May 19th, 2023, really gives you a lot of happiness and peace and tranquility and fun, and is not disruptive at all. I truly hope that for you. I really hope it brings you peace. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.